Please continue on to episode 4 as you walk down the length of the pier.
So we're now going to talk about quench clouds, and probably most of you don't know what that means, but that's okay because you're going to learn about it now. And now is a good time to describe them, because as you're walking along the COP's Pier 8 promenade, you're going to be looking towards industry, and it's really likely that over your time walking from your starting point to where we'll stop at the landing to do some more stack watching, you're going to see a quench cloud. So quench clouds look like really massive clouds of smoke or steam rising up from the industrial core, and they happen on a regular cycle. And what they are, just so you understand a little bit of the background, is it's literally a huge cloud of steam rising up when a steel-making product called coke is doused with cold water. Now, just to take it back a few steps, coke is produced, and coke is pure carbon. It's produced by feeding coal into coke ovens. So the steel mills literally take coal, shovel it into an oven, and they have a whole big battery or rows and rows of these ovens. They bake the coal. It drives off a lot of contaminants. Actually contributes to a lot of our air quality issues too. And once the coal is properly baked, the end product is coke or pure carbon. And it's really important as a reductant for all of you chemists out there in the steel making process. So the coke, when it is ready, gets pushed out of the coke oven onto a lorry car that gets pushed down a track to the quench tower where it's doused with water. So most of the time when you see a massive white quench cloud, it's really not a lot to worry about. But for all of you out there who are willing to come along with us for the journey and become regular stack watchers, one thing you're going to notice is that if you watch the very top end of a quench cloud, especially when it's lower to the ground and just starting to emerge, there's often a lot of black particulate at that top end. And that's often a sign that the quench tower itself has some issues. It's not properly and efficiently knocking out the particulate pollution that you might have in a quench cloud. So just as our first tip for stack watching, if you do notice that problem, it is worth snapping a photograph, and we're going to talk a little bit more soon about what you need to do to observe, document, and report when you see problems like that.
That's all for episode 4. Once you reach the landing, you can press play for episode 5.